Pleasant day, Fanny. I've just realised I've sat down to this video and I haven't even got my fucking vape here. That's better. Pleasant day, Fanny Boss. I'm the Scotch Review and thank you for clicking on this video. And today I've got another fucking e-liquid review. So, the guys over at bestcigliquid.co.uk were kind enough to send out some shit for me to try and review and bring to you guys, so let's find out if it's any good. So for those who don't know who bestcigliquid.co.uk are or what they do, they are like an e-liquid company, UK based, that specialise in selling home mixing supplies. So whether that be flavour concentrates, your PG VG base mix, easy shots, bottle shots, nicotine, accessories, bottles, whatever. You name it, they fucking do it. A bit of a jack of all trades when it comes to home mixing, really. So they got in contact with me, asked if I wanted to try some of their flavour concentrates, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll try some of your flavour concentrates. Didn't precisely actually just reply fuck yeah, but you get the idea. And they sent me out 4 flavours. Now they were kind enough to let me choose what I wanted to try as well, so I appreciate that. It's always nice to get a little chance to have a little gander at the site and fucking choose what I want to try. So today we're going to be taking a look at Bad Blood Clone. Now this is a pomegranate vanilla, kind of creamy vanilla, pomegranate creamy vanilla, cinnamon churros, self-explanatory, cinnamon churros, blue raspberry, not sour blue raspberry, just blue raspberry, and blue voodoo. Now this is another clone. Blue voodoo is kind of a raspberry sweet, like raspberry sweets, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Bad Blood. Now these are the little bottles here. Basically, I chose the Easy Shot, which is they send you out this bottle. It's got a little kind of childproof, like pharmaceutical type cap on there, and it's filled up, maybe about 20 ml or whatever. And basically, all you do is add your base mix of nicotine, and that's it. And it says on the label here, it's got a little kind of like ingredient list, and it said instructions in brackets add 4.2 mils of VG nicotine, 65.8 mils of VG, 10 mils of PG, and then final result will be 3 milligrams at 70/30. So right on the label of the bottle itself, you've got exactly what you've got to add. Contact information, you've got the email address, a phone number, the address, then you have the exact ingredients, as well as a batch number and everything. So as far as the labels go, really informative. There's a lot of information there, basically anything you'd really ever need. I feel like I'm out of fucking breath for some reason. Getting fucking old. Bad Blood, pomegranate, and kind of creamy vanilla. Oh yeah, definitely getting sweet pomegranate on the smell flavour. Sweet pomegranate with maybe just a slight undertone of vanilla. Let's give this a shot anyway. I'm vaping it on the quote-unquote usual setup. We've got the iJoy Captain PD270, the Apocalypse Gen 2 RDA, dual flat twisted build, omen at 0.18, vaping at 120 watts. Bad Blood Clone by Best Cig Liquid. Definitely pomegranate. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Okay, Bad Blood Clone. Now, unfortunately, I haven't tried the original Bad Blood, so I can't really do a comparison as much as I'd love to. But from what I'm getting from the clone here, I'm getting sweet pomegranate on the inhale. Definitely, nice, sweet, fresh pomegranate on the inhale. On the exhale, you're getting a smooth kind of pomegranate, and that's when the vanilla, kind of creamy vanilla, starts kicking in. And it really does make for quite an odd combination, but it works. It's something I would never think. Pomegranate, vanilla, I would never think to put those together, but it works. And yeah, it's really fucking good. It's super smooth. The flavors, the flavors are used in the concentrate itself they're all very natural tasting. I'm not really getting any kind of chemical flavors or chemicalness, which is basically the word of this channel now. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the Bad Blood Clone. I think I'll give that an 8 out of 10. It's really, really, really nice. As usual, like I do with all my reviews, I'll leave a link to Best Cig Liquid down below so you can check out all their flavour concentrates, their full range, basically have a look at everything. And then, you know, with TPD coming in, I have seen a heck of a lot of people start talking about home mixing, and this is probably one of the easiest ways to try it, especially a bottle shot where you just get the concentrate and then all you got to do is add your base mix and let it steep, and so on and so forth. So if you're thinking about trying it, now's the best time to give it a shot. It's extremely cost effective and have a bit of fun at the same time. So next up, cinnamon churros. Cinnamon churros. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, so on the smell, I'm definitely getting kind of doughy, like a sweet doughiness, mixed with like a kind of sugary cinnamon. Smells like a churro. Smells like a churro. Get it dripped. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, now the strange thing about this is that I'm getting a different flavour than churro, and I am totally 110% fine with that, because this liquid, hands down, tastes like hot tamales. Now, if you've ever had hot tamales, they're an American candy, and it's like a little, if you've ever had Jolly Ranchers or Makenikes, similar in shape and texture, but they're kind of spicy cinnamon flavour, that's what that tastes like. It's really smooth. On the inhale, you definitely get in a spicy cinnamon. It smells like a sweet sugary cinnamon, but as you kind of inhale it, it's definitely a cinnamon that's got a little bit of a kick. Now, don't be put off by that. It's not like actually spicy. You just kind of get the sensation. So yeah, don't actually sit and feel like it's actually spicy in your fucking lungs and shit. It's not. But yeah, cinnamon churros, but it actually tastes like hot tamales. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Honestly, you could relabel this. You could relabel this hot tamales, and you would probably get away with it, because it tastes pretty damn good. It's been steeping for about 4 days, 4 or 5 days. I hope maybe as it steeps, maybe more of the sweet doughiness will definitely come through in the flavour. But as it sits right now, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm going to give that another 8 out of 10, just based purely on the fact that it tastes like something I like. Hopefully over time, if the flavour does progress, I might do an update video, basically just saying this is what it tastes like now, after it's been steeping for a week, week and a half. Disclaimer time, usually do this about halfway through the review. The products featured in this review are for the purpose of containing... Oh, fuck that up. Products featured in this review are for the... I'm gonna need to write this down or something, because I need like a fucking script. Sometimes I just can't, my brain just stops working. The products featured in this review are for the purpose of consuming nicotine. Nicotine is a highly addictive substance and is not to be purchased or consumed by anyone under the age of 18. Next up, we've got sour blue. Sour blue? It's not sour blue, it's just blue raspberry. It's blue raspberry, not sour. There's no sour in this. Sorry, I've vaped sour blue raspberry before, and whenever I hear blue raspberry, my brain immediately wants to put sour in front of the name. This is just blue raspberry. Once again, scent is absolutely spot on. It smells exactly like a nice juicy kind of blue raspberry. Blue raspberry. Oh yeah. Okay, yes. As that has steeped over time, it definitely has changed quite a bit, and for the better. When I first mixed it up, it was definitely very raspberry-ish, very raspberry-y. There wasn't much of the blue, but there was definitely a lot of the raspberry. As it steeped, the kind of the blue part of the kind of flavour has the blue part. The blueberry has basically come through a lot more now. It is now full-on blue raspberry. And I'm just sitting here thinking, not only would this make a great all-day vape for somebody, it's super smooth, it's nice and sweet, it tastes really, really good. It would also make a fantastic flavour enhancer. So if you were to buy, let's say, some blue raspberry, and mix it up with no nicotine, and then maybe add a few drops or whatever, like, if you're using an RDA, and let's say you want to drip some, I don't know, vanilla ice cream, or whatever. Drip a little bit of vanilla ice cream, and then just put a few drops of the blue raspberry on. Boom. I think that would make a fantastic flavour enhancer. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. It's all these liquids so far, they're all super smooth, they're really nice and flavourful. They smell like how they should smell, they taste like what they say they're going to taste like. Apart from the cinnamon churros, but I still like that because it tastes like hot tamales, and I like hot tamales. Last but not least is Blue Voodoo. Now I'm actually just going to pull up the actual description of Blue Voodoo, because I think somehow I have forgotten somewhere. Okay, Blue Voodoo clone. Blue Voodoo, a sweet candy infused with peach and raspberry. Truly a very addictive, easy mixed flavour, and one for all day vaping. There we go. It does smell really sweet. Definitely getting a really sweet smell from it. I'm getting, you know what I'm getting? You remember those sweets you could probably buy from like Lidl and Aldi and stuff like that for the people that are watching this in the UK? They were called like peach rings. Kind of like sugar-coated peach rings, jelly rings. That's what it smells like. And I am perfectly okay with that. Blue. Fuck it, I'm calling it Blue Voodoo. Blue Voodoo clone. Oh damn. Oh yeah. It tastes like peach and raspberry. It's like those jelly rings, but with a hint of raspberry. Yeah. It is. Okay, yes. Once again, super smooth. Nice and flavourful. I'm getting a nice, sweet, peachy inhale, and then on an exhale, I'm getting a sweet, peach, raspberry kind of ring exhale. That is really fucking nice. Like that, I could see that being an all-day vape. It's not overpowering. It's light. All these liquids seem to be really quite light on the flavors. None of them have been super heavy. There's none here that I wouldn't happily vape all day. But yeah, I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10 based purely on the fact that it tastes like raspberry and peach rings. That's really fucking nice. That's the review of the 4 liquids that Best Cig Liquid were That's the review of the 4 concentrates, easy mixes that Best Cig Liquid were kind enough to let me choose and were kind enough to send out to me. So a huge thanks to oh, for fuck's sake. Just need to sit for a second, make sure I'm not having a fucking stroke or something. So yes, huge thanks to Best Cig Liquid for sending those out, let me review them. 8 out of 10 across the board, and the Blue Voodoo getting a 9 out of 10. That's some pretty impressive scores. As I said before, I'll leave a link below so you can check these out. Because of TPD, I can't recommend them. All I can do is try them, tell you what I like, dislike about them, and then it's up to you to make your own mind up. But if you have been thinking about dabbling into home mixing, now's the best time to do it. Best Cig Liquid offer a nice, easy way to get into it, dip your toes in, kind of, you know, whet your appetite for a bit of home DIY e-liquid mixing. The packaging was all super nice, the liquids are all well represented, they all taste really fucking good as well. But yeah, Best Cig Liquid. Pick up all you need, syringes, accessories, bottles, concentrates, base mix, nicotine. Well, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike, and I will see you again in the next video.